last time I picked up my camera, but hi. It is a beautiful day today. It's nearly evening time and I'm gonna head out to meet my friends because the weather's beautiful. There hasn't been a nice day in Dublin for so long. So we're gonna head out just for like the last of the evening sun. But I wanted to quickly show you a lot of bits that I have been thrifting and that I have collected over the last while, because we haven't really gone through that in a good while. Here's my outfit for today. My Pelador jeans, I love these so much. They're a bit too long for me, so I just turn them up. I actually need to iron them, turn it up, because I just washed them recently. This H&M jumper that I thrifted so long ago, wear all the time. And then I have on my loafers that I thrifted when I was on holidays. These are incredible. I can't believe I found these secondhand. And then I have on little neck scarf, all my jewellery bits. I need to redo my nail varnish, and my hat from Costa Rica. And then this is all my stuff. So we've got quite a bit to go through. So let me show you. Okay, so here are all my new in pieces. So I'm going to go through and show you everything. Also, look at my bedspread. I got this a while back and I finally put it on the bed and it looks so pretty. Love it. Yeah, quite a lot to get through. Quite a lot to show you. Really excited. So let's do it. Okay, hopefully that light on is okay. But yeah, look at this pile. Look at this pile that I have to show you. I've got so much bits. So many beautiful pieces as well. So I think we'll just run through and I'll show you everything. So first up, this really cute flower with a pin. I think this is from like a Debs or something, because you can probably tie it on your wrist. But I just thought that this was so pretty for playing around with this idea of like a rosette and just adding like detail. I have a good few that I got last summer for like wearing around your neck. So I think this is brilliant because I can just accessorize with it. And a lot of the time, just to like update your wardrobe, little accessories make such a difference. So I got this on VINTED, I think. If I still have everything saved, I'll put all the details of the seller and everything here in case anyone's interested. Next piece was such a find. Look at this. Again, this was a VINTED find and I kind of took a chance on it because I was like, I don't know if it actually is as nice as the photos, but it really paid off. This is just such a cool piece. And even the back, which I thought was like black, is actually like a kind of a speckled teal color, which is so pretty. And then it's a V-neck. That's the brand there. And then the detail of all the different colors. Yeah, I think for styling, especially with like a collared shirt on under, I think I can create some really nice outfits. Or even, you know, when it's kind of the weather where we're just wearing a dress and wearing this over, I'm just really excited because I don't really have any vests in my wardrobe at the moment. I think I have one more, which I'll be showing you here. But apart from that, yeah, so I've been kind of building up my vest collection. I'll show you that one next, actually. We've so much to get through. But yeah, here is the other vest that I thrifted. Love this one. It's kind of cropped. It's kind of fluffy. And I was looking for more from this brand, but I couldn't find it. That's the brand there. I just think that's so gorgeous, again, for like styling with dresses over summer. That one's like 8% wool, mostly polyester, but it held up really well when I washed it, and I think that is really beautiful. This one is wool, so I've got like a polyester and a wool one, but I think they're both going to be gorgeous for styling. And then some fun t-shirts. This one is actually a kid's t-shirt with a strawberry, which also kind of looks like a tomato. but I thought that this would be really fun for styling like with little shorts in the summer. And it's from H&M, and like it's like a baby tee, like it's stretchy, so when it's on it's kind of cute. So that was kind of one that I took a risk on. This is like, most of the stuff is from when Vinted just launched and there was no shipping, so I went a bit wild and bought quite a lot. This one's amazing. It is a vintage t-shirt just with like this kind of beaded design. I love t-shirts, oversized t-shirts for the summer, like even that as an outfit, you know, perfect. So that was a really fun find, and that is the brand on that there. I always find t-shirts are just so easy and fun to wear in the summer, especially with like a long skirt. And yeah, just really casual, really easy and great. Here's a little pair of shorts I got on Vinted, which I'm so happy with. They are like a jersey with a pinstripe in them. That is the brand there. And they are 100% cotton. This is like, now that Ireland is linked with like the French Vinted, and you can just find some really great pieces. They're probably pajama shorts, but I just think they're perfect for that kind of slouchy summer look. You can see I'm mostly shopping summer. I don't know, I think I found, especially since coming back from holidays, like summer is just my time. Yeah, I just love summer, especially like having just been away and experiencing just what it is to have like sun on your skin. I'm freezing all the time in Ireland, like I'm always cold. It's never like super sunny here, and I don't know, I just feel way more, I don't know, summer dressing is just way easier. You don't have as much layers, and I think, yeah, the start of autumn and spring is kind of fun, but when it gets into like winter here, and there's nothing you can do apart from just be like literally be practical, I find it very hard. And maybe that's reflective in my outfits of the week as well. I'm not like as excited about dressing when it's like horrible weather. But I think now that we're getting more into spring, I will kind of feel more myself and get back into it. But anyway, you'll see kind of in what I've got, a lot of it is quite summery. Next, I'll show you, I thrifted these little pointy shoes with a tiny little heel on them. And I thought that these would be lovely for styling again in summer. And they were really inexpensive, but now I can see that, you know, it's not actually leather, it's kind of peeling, which is fine because, you know, I'm only going to wear them a few times over the summer anyway. But I thought that they were a really fun find. And also there are so many of these on Vinted if you like these. There's like every colour, and they're really, really inexpensive. But I just thought that they were kind of a really nice thing for styling with like a flared jean or with a skirt. And I'm excited to see kind of what outfits I can make with these. Next, I actually have a few Wintry bits to show you. These were gifts from my partner for Valentine's. He got me these, and these are all from a small maker on Vinted, which is so cute. So yeah, really, really thoughtful gift. I'll show you the maker's name as well, but they're all like little crochet hood, and that is the designer. So cute. If my boyfriend still has this screenshot, I will add it here of the designer too. But I got this really beautiful one, this gorgeous one. These are just so pretty. And then also this gorgeous collar, which is so nice, like for wearing like over a jacket or something. I just think that that is so pretty, by the same maker as well. And obviously, and also the beautiful detail of like the floral. Really need to learn how to crochet. I don't know how to crochet or knit, which is terrible. But yeah, this was such a pretty gift, such a thoughtful gift, and also just so pretty. I don't know if I'll get much wear. I might get a few days in the next while of wearing, and then I think I'll put them away until the end of the year for winter again. Ooh. This was such a fun find. A lot of the things I find on Vinted, I'm like, why are people selling? And also I like, if I find something that there's like 20 likes on and it's a good price, I'll just be like, I'm getting it, because it's a really good price. I think you get kind of warped on Vinted thinking like what a good price is, but you know, if you do spend that little bit more, you will get like some beautiful pieces. But this I think was a bargain and so gorgeous. The kind of green check, I just think that's so cool. I think it might be handmade because there is nothing, there's no labels or anything on it that I can see. It's not lined, it's just got the fabric on the inside, but I think for styling, it's even bouncing like different colors. Like I'm thinking of that, and then that shirt that I got, I just like the idea of playing with colors, and yeah, so excited. I'm really looking forward to starting to wear all this stuff. I had to put away, I had to put to the side to be like, I need to film that for YouTube before I put it all away. So delighted that yeah, so I can slowly start wearing. I just love how even all of those textiles look together. Oh, next piece. Loads of skirts because you know I love skirts. This kind of tutu tiered skirt, so pretty with this lace bottom. Definitely has been worn, still has a lot of life in it, and it's just so perfect. Like something like this is just completely my style, so easy. And I think you'll even see like in my designs, I do so much tiered pieces with like elastic waistbands because that's just what I like to wear. I think it's so easy and it looks really cool. So I think this is a perfect staple. Another skirt, this is kind of just a white skirt with this embroidered detail, but I can never say no to a beautiful skirt. It's 100% cotton and it is from a French seller, but I think it says Promod. Is that a brand there maybe? It's got this lovely ruffled lining on the inside and this kind of really flared bottom. So again, summer styling, beautiful. Another really fun skirt here with a ruffle ending. It's kind of like a cargo skirt. That's the brand there. And the person that was selling did say that there was a bit of damage to it, and there definitely is like damage to it. It's not in any way in perfect condition. And there is a little bit of, I think, staining to the back of it there, kind of like blue staining. I don't know whether you can see that, but I really like the structure and the shape of it, and it was like for like €1 or something, so I just went for it anyway. And I think I'll try and maybe find it again because a lot of the time you can find like more than one piece on Vinted if I really like it. But I really like the idea of it. I love like a cargo skirt in the summer. So another beautiful skirt. I know I have too many skirts, but this is so pretty. Another Vinted find, and it is Canada for C&A, which you can find a lot of C&A shops like on mainland Europe. Not some, I don't think we've any in Ireland or in the UK either, but this one is 100% linen. And I don't know whether C&A in general is all those kind of really good fabrics or whether it's kind of more vintage pieces, but like 100% linen, you cannot go wrong with that. And it's this beautiful pink color with this kind of asymmetrical ruffle end on it. So yeah, this is just such a gorgeous piece. Let me kind of stand up. Let's see if I can show you. Stand over here. Yeah, you can see there. So pretty. Another gorgeous find from a seller. I think I added this in like in a bundle, but this is like 100% cotton, beautiful soft sheer cotton, kind of flowy top. Reminds me a lot of, I've been looking a lot lately at like Bode maybe, and like some of their pieces they're absolutely stunning, but they're like very, very expensive. And this kind of reminded me of some of the pieces, and it's 100% cotton. So, you know, a lot of the time you can find beautiful quality pieces like this, cotton and linen in the summer. Oh, love it so much. Next piece. This is like one of our last pieces here. This is a really fun skirt by Skunk Funk, which is like an early 2000s brand, and I just think this is really fun. It's going to be fun for styling as well. Look at the detail, all the kind of piping detail on it there. Very cool. So again, very fun for styling. And then lastly, this really cute scarf. This was actually like a throw that I got on Vinted, and I unstitched it and turned it into a scarf. So cool, love it so much. Might get a little bit of wear out of it before the weather changes. But yeah, so that is everything that I have been thrifting lately. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm glad I've finally shown you now I can kind of put it all away. But yeah, we're gonna head out now, get the last of the summer sun, so let's go. Oh, I know we all enjoyed the perfume actually as well before I go. Today I'm wearing this, which my aunt actually gifted me when I was in Tenerife. So beautiful, this smell. Oh my god, it is gorgeous. Oh, I love Nux. I've got like this other one, this like summery one. This one is beautiful too. So wearing that now and really recommend. So here's today's outfit. It is Ireland versus France in the rugby. Not that I really watch a lot of rugby, but it's a really big match. So obviously wearing my green to support Ireland. Yeah, the jumper is by Pelador. They're an Irish brand, kind of inspired by football. And Pela means like football or footballer in Irish. So yeah, I think it's really cute. It's got like all this like shamrock detail, and then it's got this lovely Celtic swirl on the back. I don't think they make this one anymore. I got it at their pop-up over Christmas, so I was helping them out, and I got like one of the last ones when I was there. I have all my jewellery layered on, and then I have on green socks, which I need to start wearing more of my kind of coloured socks, and I just have them with the loafers I got in Tenerife. Then I have on this pink pencil skirt that I got on Vinted, and I have on my cap that I got in Las Vegas. It's a Hello Kitty cafe cap. So yeah, that's my outfit for today. So yeah, so the match is on at 2. So the match is on at 2 in the afternoon today. And then this evening I'm going to Amy Michelle, who's a musician. She actually played at my summer 2025 fashion show, if you've watched that video. And she has her EP launch tonight. She is wearing one of my dresses tonight with like a lace collar, and it's a lace dress. Yes, that is my Saturday. Do you like as well my throw on my bed? I got this on Vinted, I think. It is so pretty. Also, I got this coat. This was a charity shop find, but it is, look at, I don't know if anyone recognizes that brand, but it is made in Italy. But it says made in Italy, and it is so soft and so cool, and I could not resist to see such a beautiful coat. Obviously we're coming way more into spring, but I think like it's timeless, and it was reduced from I think like €60 down to €25, which I think is very good for like a proper coat, and it is so soft. It is Monday. Yesterday I did the market. So it's kind of a slower start today because I was really exhausted. I think doing the market is amazing, but it is physically very demanding. So I was very tired yesterday. So I've kind of taken my time this morning to get up and get ready. But I'm ready to head into the studio. So I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing. I've got all my necklaces on. I've just cut my nails really short. I think I'm just going to paint them when I get into the studio. And then this is my outfit. The weather looks really beautiful today, and the weather was also really gorgeous yesterday at the market. Everyone had lovely summer outfits on, so I feel a little bit inspired to feel a bit more summery. So I have on my wool skirt and shoes. I have on my loafers that have all of the little bits on them. I just upcycled them. The cardigan's originally from Primark. It's only like an acrylic jumper, but it is really nice, like the argyle print, the kind of the size of it I really like. Yes, that is my outfit for today. I just let my hair air dry and obviously it looks bad, so I think I'm going to put on a cap just to kind of hide that. I'm going to wear my Rose Jam body spray by Lush. These are so good for like just the smell stays forever. Okay, so I'm gonna head into the studio now. Also, before I go, I'm wearing my jacket. I'm wearing this jacket I got. I think it's originally Zara. I have seen them on Vinted and Depop lately, so maybe you might be able to find it. But yeah, just a nice liner in this kind of bright red colour, and then sunglasses for the bike. What is going on with my hair? Good morning. It is Thursday. I am in my studio. Thought I'd show you my outfit. I've got on my dungarees because what else? I know I keep saying it, but like it's really hard to dress at this time of year because I'm just cold and I'm just not bothered with like trying to put an outfit together. I think when I was away in Tenerife, I had a lot of fun and I realised I love to be warm. I'm like, I run really cold. My hands are always freezing. My feet are always freezing. It doesn't work well with the Irish weather. You just have no idea what any day is going to be like. It's pretty cold today. It's like 7 degrees Celsius. I'm not too sure what that is Fahrenheit. The sun is out, but it's still kind of chilly. Anyway, I have on this leopard print cardigan that I got, I think from Zara a good few years ago. I have all my necklaces layered up, if that will focus. I have all my necklaces layered up, the usuals. I've put this one on this thing here, and I got this one at the DCU fashion show as a gift for being guest judge. I love that one so much. And these ones are by Betty and Biddy. So they're all Irish brands, and then this is just a vintage brooch. I'll leave them all linked below. Carhartt dungarees as always. I've got a pop of red in my sock, which is quite fun. And we're gonna run around to the shop. I've got a really busy day in the studio, but I'm running around to the post office to collect a Vinted order of this jumper. I'll leave it here that I ordered. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm so excited to see it. So let's go collect. Okay, just back from the post office. I thought we could open order together. Pretty sure that doesn't have my address on or anything. Actually, let's save the bag because it's so handy to have good bags. And through. Haha! So cute. Look at this. I don't know what, it's not buttoned up, but it is a teddy bear cardigan with all this teddy bear detail. This is so cute. It is definitely like in a worn condition. There's a lot of like bobbling and everything, but that's fine. I can look after it. And it fits really well. Let's go over here. Look at that. That is so fun. What a find. Obsessed. Good morning. It is Sunday today and it is St. Patrick's Day weekend. In Ireland it's always a bank holiday. St. Patrick's Day is actually tomorrow on a Monday, the 17th of March. But there's a lot of stuff happening over the weekend. I never go into town for St. Patrick's Day because it is absolute chaos. Like even leaving the studio on Friday night, it was starting to get wild. But I'm going to go out to Bray to see friends and there's a few activities happening there. So I thought I'd take you along and we're going to just put on an outfit today, which is kind of like a St. Patrick's Day inspired outfit. I just have this t-shirt on, which is a vintage t-shirt that I got, I think on Depop ages ago. And I've layered all of my fun necklaces. A lot of these are from Betty and Biddy. And my vintage brooch, you've seen that before. This is by Zhang. Also this ring here, who's an incredible designer that I used to actually have a studio with. Well, I was in the same studio complex as her in London, so I got that jewellery there. Anyway, let's figure out what we're going to wear. I have on my green socks anyway to begin with, and these loafers that I got on Vinted. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to wear my Pelador jumper and I'm going to wear a skirt from my new collection. I just think that that will be really fun together, so I'm going to put them on now. Okay, here is my final outfit. Really fun. I love this Pelador jumper so much. It's incredible. I don't think they even make them anymore. I got it at their Christmas pop-up. I have my Topshop studded bag. This is really old, but it's great because it's got like 2 different compartments. Very easy. And then I have on my green socks and my loafers. I've got to run because I'm going to miss my dart, but we will catch up when I get to Bray. On the way to Bray. Beautiful day. It's Killiney Beach over there. So just in Bray, walking along, I'm going to meet my friends at the bandstand, I think, where the Kaylee's happening. It's going to walk along the beach because it's nice. The weather is beautiful, but it's actually freezing because it is still March. I'll show you the beach. Lovely. That is Bray Head over there. I think the bandstand is just there. I think there is some kind of open air Kaylee on, so but I'm gonna go and see. I don't know if I'll take part, but yeah, it'll probably be fun. Good morning. It is Monday, officially St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so today we are avoiding town because town is chaos on St. Patrick's Day or St. Patrick's Day weekend really. So we're going to head to Dunleary and watch a parade, which is more of a kind of a local town, so it'll be a nice vibe. I'm going to wear my Pelador jumper again because I don't really know what else to put on. Glasses are quite fun. I think they're probably just ASOS. I have on this vintage skirt that I thrifted. I think I got it in an NCBI charity shop. And then I'm wearing my Nike Shox and some socks. And that is going to be today's outfit. So I'm going to take you along to the parade when we're leaving in a sec. There it is, 46A.